Hey guys, it's me back again, okay? Thank you so much for loving my first video that I gave you for a visit about flower market, and that was the episode 1, photographing Kolkata with Shivam. Today I want to photograph Howrah Bridge, and I want to photograph what happens on the Howrah Bridge. It's been probably, again, same 10 years I've been photographing this bridge. I have endless stories from here, and I still find my joy and my inspiration on this bridge. So today what I want to do is I want to walk on the bridge, go on the other side, explore the bus station, probably explore one of the ghats that I've been photographing from a long time, probably take a ferry and see what I can get in all those areas. That was real quick. There's two ways to come on the bridge, okay? One is this staircase of the flower market. Okay. And then the other one is the main road that you can take taxi and get off on those areas. So there's two ways to come here. I generally try to probably get in the flower market, shoot, and then come on the bridge. But if you guys just want to come on the bridge, take a taxi and be here. As I'm walking on this bridge, I can see a really cool, interesting shot. I really like what's written up there, and then this guy sitting in the light, and like a couple seconds ago he was just smoking. Probably he will smoke again, and I just want to figure out get it in exact moment when he smokes. Sorry, uncle. Just try to get in, but it just failed. Just trying to get him. But there's nothing interesting happening. It's just a snapshot. Might not be okay. It's okay. Okay, so now we are on the bridge. One of the things about this bridge is not about just this bridge, but I think, and I might be right also, or maybe wrong, most of the train stations and bridges, you can't take pictures and you can't film on them. As long as police don't see you, and if they see you, you just gotta delete all your photos. They might just ask you to format your SD card. I mean, my camera setup's pretty nice and easy, very small, so they just think I'm not doing anything serious. So I've been pretty much okay in photographing it. Yeah, let's do it. Come on, let's do it. As we started walking on the bridge, I can see a lot of people carrying stuff on their head. All these people are coming from the train station. They're coming from small villages, and they're carrying maybe flowers or spices. I'm just trying to get them. I need a little bit more composition, but I'm just trying. It's just a nice thing to observe what's going on. Again, I really like that crow, so probably gonna make that happen. It's very minimal. Not super interesting, but something. The light's pretty nice today, and I'm just trying to find something interesting. For me, right now, what I can see is all these people who are carrying things on their head. I need to find out a place. I need to find out a frame which works for me, and then probably wait there for right people to enter into it, and I can photograph. So most of the time I try to do a low angle in order to get the context of the bridge and probably some light on the face of these people. If I can get a lady or someone with a lot of colors, that'll be pretty epic. Let's try. A lot of the times I also like to shoot through these bars, but if sometimes I get lucky, I can get some boats, and they look really cool. I have a lot of like different kind of composition that I do. Right now I can see few people taking shower up there. I'm shooting 28, so I'm not very much. I think I won't be able to get something, but there's nothing wrong in trying. So you just press the button. You just press the button in hopes to get something. I'm trying to connect the river with all the buildings in the background. Some action, and I'm gonna be ready, and yeah, there I go. What I'm doing right now is I'm focusing on the light. I can see there's light up there. If somebody gets in that position, it will be pretty cool. Look at that light on his face. उधर roll करना, वो light आएगा भी. I can spot that guy who's carrying thing on his head. He has got some like really cool t-shirt. So I'm gonna be ready, go low and probably make the picture. I'm gonna run in the light and wait for him to come in. Okay, there I am ready, I'm ready. Just getting him in the right place. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, uncle. Look at that photo. It's just pretty epic. I mean, I love how I can still see these things these days, you know, like people are still working the same job that they have started 50 years ago. It's really hot in Kolkata right now. I mean, hot. The city being hot is one thing, temperature is one thing, but Kolkata is really, really humid. So most of the time my photography tour business is gone by 80% in 2 months. Probably for those 2 months, I think May and June, or I can say June and July. But it's just fun. I get time to shoot for myself. I get time to explore new areas of the city. Yeah, there's so much to do here, man. Just amazing. A lot of the times I'm trying to find light source and then just wait and let people come in and I just photograph. So right now, because a lot of the people, this bridge gets really busy after 9 or 10 a.m. okay, because there's a lot of cars and buses will come and go. So right now what's happening, there's a lot of people who are walking inside, like with their bicycles and with their rickshaws and stuff like that. So I just want to photograph them. I can see the light patch over here and I'm just going to shoot. This bus is pretty cool. Nothing interesting. Gonna get in. I really like this uncle with the red shirt and he's got a silver bucket on him and then the bus in the background. Let's try if I can combine that. Nah. Okay, now it's happening. Okay. Nah. Not that great. I kind of like those people coming here. Just waiting. I might probably just go super low in order to get them, in order to just combine them with the bridge. So I'm just waiting. Okay, there you go. If I can get a little more context, it will be pretty awesome. But there's nothing. Kind of like this. It's okay. I don't like this guy. That's it, uncle. It's okay. It's not working. Not working. It's trying to make sense of all these things. One of my favorite things to shoot on this bridge is all these people traveling from different states to Kolkata. This bridge is the entry point for them, and when they enter to the city of Kolkata and they see this bridge, they always get excited to get photographed. I kind of like this guy. You see how he's posing? So just gonna snap him. Really like it. I most of the time I do it. It's just different pose, you know, like it's just people being who they are, people just being so normal. And yeah, I'm pretty lucky that I'm in India and in Kolkata where people don't mind getting photographed. So here I have my background ready, okay? All I need to do is, I mean, I just took a very simple shot of that, which for me sometimes work, but all I want to do is find a background. I mean, my background's ready. All I need to do is find out somebody just walking in front of it, and that should work. I had a beautiful lady passing by, but I missed that shot. Maybe I'll give it a try, maybe in a couple minutes. He's not the perfect character for me, but I'll just try right there. Try to fit his head in there. Santi might work. Nah, missed it. The guys, light's pretty awesome right now in this part of the, there goes the girl, but it's kind of messy. shooting. I really need someone walking on that side. I mean, this lady. Aye, no, it's not working. It's okay. A lot of the time, when we are walking on the bridge, and when you walk early morning, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are working on the bridge. You know, like they're crossing bridge from Kolkata and going to another city called Howrah. And this bridge is junction between these two cities. And they cross it by walking with their rickshaw. And in middle, they try to rest. And I always notice it. And I'm just gonna photograph him up here. Just got him like really nice. And when I see them, he's just resting. He's just resting here. But what I'm gonna do is probably shoot a slow shutter speed in order to get the motion of the buses. Another shot that I'm doing constantly and repeatedly on this bridge is when I see people resting, you know, when they are walking, they're tired and they want to rest and have a nice moment of their life, have some nice breeze. That's when I try to photograph them. And if they are static, then I know there's a lot of motion in the background. And I try to do slow shutter speed. It kind of looks cool with all that yellow taxi and blue buses. Now we are almost at the end of the bridge and I have walked 90% of the bridge. What I really, and then again, the fact is how, the fact that this bridge serves so many purposes. I can see all these clothes. Probably these are the people who are coming from maybe different states in order to visit few temples. So they came here, took a dip in the river, and now they're just drying their clothes up here. It's really cool. And I mean, I can make a really nice photograph, but what I want to work here is probably take out my phone, clean my camera, and make an Instagram story. Yeah, that's what I do. I wouldn't mind doing it. Looks kind of cool. So I'm just getting this in my foreground, getting this piece of cloth in my foreground, and then waiting for a bus or a taxi to come by. Done. Now I can see these ladies. They've got like beautiful light, beautiful color. So you just don't need to do anything. Just press your button and you get a photo. कहाँ से आए आंटी? कहाँ से आए? कहाँ से आए हो? बिहार में कहाँ? हाँ? अच्छा, मंदिर देखने? मंदिर देख?
हम लोग जाएंगे सेतवा।
कहाँ?
रामेश्वर जाना है।
रामेश्वर? तो हावड़ा से ट्रेन है?
हाँ, हावड़ा से ट्रेन। पास उस बना लिया है।
अच्छा।
रात में 11 बजे। तब तक इधर उधर टाइम पास कर रहे हैं।
ठीक है, आराम से घूमो फिरो। There's a very important point that I want to explain here, okay? So I have a certain set of rules for myself when it comes to taking photographs. When it comes to what I should photograph or not, it's all personal and subjective. But I just want to touch that point here. So in my background, you can see there's just beautiful colors. The bridge is the background. There's so many things moving. There's so many layers. It's just the most incredible picture that you can take and stuff like that. But what's happening here, these people are eating, okay? Yeah, it's just very personal for these people. So I don't like photographing when people are eating on the street. I mean, it's super beautiful. I know the colors are here. to die for, and everybody who has a camera will pick it up and just shoot. There's nothing wrong in it if you want to do it, but it's just for me personally, I don't want to do it. I don't do it. I think there's another million shots waiting for me in other corners of India. So yeah, that's just me. Okay, so our walk for the Howrah Bridge is completed now, and now we're moving in that direction in order to get some. It's a bus stop there, you know, so I just want a bus stop and the railway station. I don't want to cover railway station today, but I want to touch down the bus station and get some shots of taxis and buses. Probably gonna get in the bus and try to get some street photos done up there. There's few things that I always do, and it's a circuit of my walk. So the bus stop is the next thing. One of the most important things I teach in street and documentary photography is the importance of having context in your images. For me, context in this scene is this taxi, those red buses, and then the bridge. If I make a frame in here, if I put something in foreground and I photograph it, the question of where this photo was taken is already solved, because this bridge is only available in Kolkata. The taxis are from Kolkata, so I'm solving a lot of questions just by having this kind of context, and I don't have to answer it with my words. It's just available in here, and yeah, I mean, I don't have to do anything. But the uncle's available. He's just chilling in his taxi, and I can just make a frame, and it will look really cool. Look at that. The taxi is my first layer, the bus is my second, and the bridge is my third layer. I'm trying to get few more things in my frame. A lot of the light on him is super cool. I'm just trying to take pictures of him without disturbing him. Then fix him and trying to get. Okay, that was the shadow. Okay, there's a bus coming, which is gonna occupy a lot of my frame and give me a lot of colors in it. As it's a bus stop, there's a lot of buses here, and these buses are not moving. But there's a lot of people sitting in these buses, like chatting about their day, probably how they're gonna plan their day. So I'll probably just shoot few things in the bus. It's not interesting light. I might just get in these bus. That's pretty cool. कैसे अंकल? कुछ नहीं, बस देख रहा है आपका. Yes. बहुत खराब बस है. नहीं, नया गाड़ी अच्छा नहीं होता. Kind of like this. It's pretty cool. Look at his smile. Yeah. I like these guys. These guys are just chilling. Pretty awesome. Just trying to play a little bit with them. अच्छा. जा रहा है. I'm gonna take a picture of this bridge again. Yeah, but this time I'm shooting it with a glass frame. Probably like this, but I need something else. I need a little bit more to justify my frame. Maybe if I do it this way. Yeah, I'm creating two different layers. One with the bridge, and then one with the bridge, and there's just waiting for someone to look at me. Okay, I got something. So I missed it. Shit. I got another chance. Uncle.
बाहर ले जाएगा ना समझते हो शिट हां हिंदी समझता है क्या बोल रहा है ये लोग हिंदी समझते हैं लैंग्वेज नहीं हिंदी क्यों नहीं बोल रहा गाड़ा वाला गाड़ी वाला डबल है एक काट दो क्या बात है सभी लोग आपका सुना आपका बात नहीं कर सकते आप इंग्लैंड से आए हो भाई इंग्लैंड से क्या ये सलमान खान का जो फिल्म है भाई बच्चा को ऐसे ऐसा बोलता है हर बात में तो भैया ऐसे ही बात बोलता है हाँ नहीं ऐसा ये भाई बड़ा क्या करो
Endless opportunities. Look at that. He's fixing the fucking tires. Chuck. It's done. It's okay.
Okay. Oh.
I'm trying to do different layers here. I got this guy in the foreground. Just trying to do some complexity, but I need a little bit of more elements, you know. It's okay. Moving out. So after shooting the bus stop and the taxi station, I'm quite exhausted because it's so hot. So after shooting bus station and the taxi stop, I want to go to one of my favorite ghats in Kolkata. It's actually very tricky to find it. So what I want to do is I want to reveal that place today for everyone. You know, it's not a secret that should be kept. So you're gonna come to this this red building at the beginning, at the start of this red building, and then right in front of that red building, you just walk, and if you walk like few steps, maybe like 10 steps. Kaise Pandit ji? Sab badhiya? If you walk 10 steps, you will see these staircases, and when you see these staircases, you know that you are in a photographic heaven. So I'm just gonna go down and photograph. Kaisa bhai? ठीक है? This place, the light is amazing, and then these uncles, I call them water carriers. They are just incredible. One of my favorite things to photograph in Kolkata. One of my favorite people to photograph in Kolkata. This frame, I've been doing it for so long, like maybe, I don't know, 5-6 years. Yeah. It's one of the most popular places in Kolkata. Just wanted to introduce all of you how cool this place is. These guys will go in the water, fill those buckets, and then walk up to those stairs. Super hard job, but yeah, man's gotta do what he's gotta do. Today, because I'm recording the video and I wanted to do the walk on the bridge and stuff like that, so I came here a little bit late. But when people search about the spots to see sunrise in Kolkata, this is the place. You gotta be here. Check the sunrise time on the phone and just be here. This place has the most incredible sunrise in Kolkata, in all Kolkata. I can guarantee. With all the character that's happening, with all the people, with all the action that's happening here. Yeah, like there's no place like this in Kolkata. Today, the light's getting quite harsh, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a lot of examples of photos that I've been doing here, and I can show you some visuals of this place. I mean, this uncle's changing. I like his body form, nothing else, and his silhouette, so I can just photograph. I'm not trying to, get his face, reveal his identity, doing a little bit of the Dutch angle, making it work for me. I'm gonna go really close to this guy and frame the bridge under his clothes. Catch on, he's gonna clean this. Karo, 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 saab karo. Just gonna put my camera in there and photograph the bridge. What's happening here, one of my favorite things is to do this reflection shot. Anybody who has been on a photography tour or on a workshop with me probably must have seen it. I just did this shot randomly one day, and from that day it just became my favorite. Just gotta expose it nice and easy. You have to go like really low in order to get this shot. Look at that. It's just crazy. Like, look at that. It's amazing. I will wait for him to go all the way. I'm super lucky today that there's nobody in there. It's the cleanest form of shot that I can think of. Look at that. That is pretty awesome. Once I'm done with shooting the silhouettes, the curves and all that, and maybe trying to find different actions, I've been doing all this, and today also I did some of these. What I want to explain people here why I love this place. So when you shoot this side, which is the river, you're shooting silhouettes. But if you turn your back and you look at this side, you look at this angle or any action that is happening on these walls, you're shooting in the light, and the light is just so soft, so balanced. I mean, everything that just comes here looks epic. There are some days, there are few priests who are doing ceremonies and stuff that look really cool. They have like some fire thing going on. You know, there are a few barbers up there. So all these things, they look really cool. But there's a reason why they look cool, okay? The light, the sunlight that is coming on this river is getting reflected inside this thing, you know, inside this arch. So that just creates a beautiful layer of soft light on the characters or on the people that we have in this particular area. Looks really cool. I mean, I kind of enjoy it every time. The colors and textures are amazing. Look at, I mean, just for an example, I can show you in the video that the light is reflecting back up there. It's like a giant softbox or maybe a reflector. The video visual that you are looking right now, the frame in which I'm framed and getting filmed is one of my favorite frame. I've taken so many photos. Every time I would come here, I'll go there. I'll probably fix my camera and myself up there and wait for something interesting to happen. Maybe someone getting in the water, maybe a dog, maybe a ship, a boat, or whatever I can do. But this just arch and then the bridge in the background, then the light falling on the river, it just works. Every time I visit this place, I would try to spend at least an hour and a half or maybe even 2 hours just waiting for the same things to happen over and over and over again. I mean, I've seen it so many times, but every single time there's some new color, there's someone new, something new is always happening. But for you guys, when you visit Kolkata, this will be the first time you are seeing something like this. So I would always suggest you spend a couple hours here and just get creative and do as many things as possible. And once we are done from here, we're gonna move out of this ghat and go to the ferry station, and we take a ferry to go back on the other side of the river, which is Kolkata. Right now we are in Howrah, so we're gonna go back to Kolkata with ferry. Now I'm buying the tickets for the ferry. The really important information that you want to know about this ferry, this runs every day, but from Monday to Saturday, this station opens at 8, and the ticket price is 6 rupees, which is probably like 6 cents. And yeah, 8 a.m. You can't get a ferry before 8 a.m. Yeah, that's the ferry we want to catch in order to go on the other side. The other side is called Bibiri Bagh. No, it's called Fairly. So you want to get off the Fairly station. Yeah. Keep rolling and keep rolling. Look at that. Look at him. gotta get in. Just gotta get in. Get in, find my side, get a seat, sit for a couple minutes, and then start visualizing your frame. I can see a really nice frame here. What I try to do here is I see lines, I see all these frames, but my main motive is to make as many pictures as possible of the bridge, frame within frame, having someone in the foreground, making it look a little bit interesting. See, I might just try filming this guy, or I mean just photographing this guy. That's kind of really cool. That's a cool line here. I've been traveling on these ferries since I was very young, because every time I need to go to my village, I have to catch a train. And I have to catch that train from this railway station, which is on the other side of the river in the Howrah. So I would catch, and I have so many memories with this ferry. But I never thought of photographing it. Because of Instagram, I used to see so many photos of people photographing ferry in New York City, you know, having Statue of Liberty in the background and just doing it. So that just gave me an inspiration, you know, in order to do the same thing here in Kolkata. Maybe I should shoot the ferry in Kolkata. I don't have Statue of Liberty, but I have something probably of the same standards, Howrah Bridge. So I'm just gonna get that in the background and get interesting things in the foreground and keep on shooting. That's what I do most of the days here. This was the last part, and I only have like 2 minutes of journey. And yeah, this was the second episode of Photographing Kolkata with Shivam. And I'm ending it with this beautiful view of the bridge, river, harsh sunlight. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your support. Truly means a lot to me.